Okay, another video in this series that's for parents. Parents, especially dads who have kids who are coming up in the game of baseball. This thing that Billy and I are doing, which is mindset development work within the baseball community. We really thought that it was going to be a lot easier than it's turned out to be. And we've thought about it. It's like the market, they love the free content, they embrace it. But when it comes to actually jumping in and joining the community, people are hesitant. We're not getting the turnout that we would have hoped for. We're going to keep at it because we've burned the boats. There is no going back on it. But I've had a chance to think about it. And my first thought was, well, does this niche like reject mindset? Reject what we're putting out there? No. It's obvious that that is not it. Baseball values mindset. They talk about mindset. Everyone accepts that it's important. So I now believe it's a situation where, because the concepts, these distinctions that we talk about and we put out there, they're fairly simple to understand, like on an intellectual level. Okay, so a guy hears it and he's like, oh, that's awesome, man, I'm going to use it. And he goes home and he uses it with this kid. Well, if he coaches a team, he says it to his players and all the kids love it and the parents are like, yeah, man, this guy gets it. But understanding it intellectually and owning it and making it a part of who you are, like when the shit hits the fan and when it really matters, those are worlds apart, man. Two different things. One is easy, understanding it, easy. Owning it, that takes work. That takes commitment and focus over an extended period of time. So what we're here asking in this video, real quick, I'm asking for guys to step up. The world needs it. Baseball absolutely demands it. It is hyper competitive out there. Your son needs it. But what your son needs is for you to be what we're talking about. We can't just say it, because there is a bullshit detector in every one of us. And when a kid hits junior high, that thing is so dialed in. It's like our inconsistencies, he's like a homing beacon for it. They're going to see through that. This can't be do as I say, man, but don't pay attention to what I'm doing. That ain't going to work. He's going to see through that. He needs you, just like my sons needed me, to be it. And I'm telling you, this isn't easy for me, and I've been doing it for 3 decades. Because we all have this hardwired survival mechanism in us that's constantly looking to explain things away and protect us. And it creates so much bullshit in us and excuses and fear and doubt. That has to be beaten back through distinctions and reinforcing them over and over and using the tools at our disposal. And that fight never stops. We don't get to the point where it's just automatic. We have to constantly feed our minds. And I'm telling you, this process of developing distinctions that make us different, that make us mentally tough, that takes work. It takes constant reinforcement, but it's much easier when you got a bunch of like-minded people around you that are in the same fight. So I'm asking you to join the fight. Go to thefocusforge.org, jump into the program, the Build Your Foundation course, jump in. We need guys working together that we can lock arms with. There's already plenty of people in there. It's going really well. The feedback has been fantastic. But I'm asking you, because your sons need it. Do it for your sons. Do it for your daughters. Do it for your wives. Do it for your community, because the world is desperate for men, real men with guts, with spine, to stand up and fight back and do the hard shit that nobody else is willing to do. This will help in baseball. This will help in school. This will help in business, in sports, in everything. Mindset is everything. And the fact of the matter is, baseball knows it, but most people have just never been sold, like really sold out and committed on it. Because the fact of the matter is, most people don't know how much power lies within us. You have to go and search for that. And search for the tools and the strategies, which I've been doing for 3 decades. I am convinced, but I'm also convinced that baseball at large, while they understand it intellectually and they know when they see it, There's very few who know how to condition it, who know how to teach it. There are plenty of guys who are mentally tough out there on the field, but teaching it is not simple. Teaching it is not easy. We've done all that work for you. We've already built that foundation to give to you, mom, dad, so that you can turn around and build that within your kids. But it starts with us, and there's no easy way out.